good because check this shit out.
6:05. The next time you see me, I better be in a damn tree and not standing on the ground going, that didn't work at all. Damn deer every dang where. Well, they're on the move.
Got a blue jay going over there. About 7:30, 7:39 on October the 11th. This stand makes a little more noise than I was hoping, but only when I stand up or sit down. Squirrels, chipmunks, birds. That's all I've seen so far, but it's thick as hell in here. I'd never hunt this until later in the year because it's just hard to see anything, and if you did, it'd be hard to get a shot. But I saw a good buck around here. My camera one time, I only have one camera in here. I talked to a lady yesterday, and she said she jumped a big buck out of a bed right here. When she explained to me where it was, it made sense that that buck is probably, if it's the same buck she said, it was a giant. He's probably been there every day. So I figured this might just be the perfect spot to intercept that deer, but my stand's still here and it's good.
Nope, didn't see shit.
Well, I think that's going to just about do it for me today. It is 10 o'clock. I haven't seen anything other than birds and red squirrels and shit, so I don't really get out early season. I know this isn't quite early season, it's the 11th, but I got about another week or two. This is what I call practice hunt. Get all your stuff together, get out there, climb the tree, set up my cameras, make sure I'm still a well-oiled machine. So far, so good. And that's it. I might get out Saturday. If not, this is going to be the end of my first 2 weeks hunting season. I ain't mad about it.
So this was my first legitimate hunt from a stand. I didn't check my stands all year. So this was like, I wasn't sure if a tree had fallen on a stand or if a limb had broke something off or a bee nest underneath that son of a gun or somebody stole it. I didn't even know if it was there. My lifeline was still set up from Hunter Safety System, so I hooked that in. Felt like if I fell, yes, it would hurt, but if I fell, I wouldn't die, and I could figure it out from there. Everything was good. Everything was fine. But no, I didn't see a single deer. Every time I hunt there, I see deer. That's why it's my favorite stand. I always see something. One of the spots that I hunt, I see this big guy. I guess it's something just to keep me excited when I'm sitting in the woods, getting bored, or you hear something crunching, you're like, I don't know what that is. Well, might be that big 8. Saturday, October the 14th, on my way home from another riveting day at work. It is pouring down rain. It's supposed to rain for the next couple of days. It's 47 degrees out. My trail cameras have been going off. I've been seeing a lot of deer moving, does, but at least the deer are moving, so that's promising. But it's freaking pouring and it's cold, and I just don't know if I feel like going. But you know, you wait all year for this, and I get off work at 4 o'clock on Saturdays, so that gives me at least a few hours in the woods. And I'd like to go get in the woods, but I just don't know if I feel like going to get soaking ass wet right now. I don't know. We'll see. So I did get out that day, but it was raining, it was miserable. I left my main camera at home, so I just had my cell phone. I had a GoPro, but I didn't really use anything. I didn't film anything. I didn't see anything, but I did go. And my reluctance to go was not because I just didn't give a shit about hunting. It was because it's early October. I didn't have any bucks patterned or nailed down. I had 2 hours to go. I'm like, if it was November 3rd and it's pouring down rain, if it's 30 degrees and pouring down rain, I'm in the woods. But being early October, I wasn't overly excited to go. Rain. No, but I did actually go. It's October the 18th at 2:18, and I'm just now going in the woods. Yeah, I was off today. Woke up and didn't feel like going, and just didn't do shit. So kind of forcing myself to go now. This is kind of how I wanted to do this anyway. I wanted to hunt the evening in this spot because I didn't want to come in here in the morning. I don't know. I want to try a new spot, try and find a spot to throw my saddle up and see what happens for the evening. So, well, it's 3:45 on October the 18th. I am in and set up in a spot I've never hunted. It is public, and it's a little bit farther of a hike than I thought into here. Steep, kind of thick. I did kick a buck out, and I don't know what this stuff looks like here. I'm in between 2 bean fields, and there is a monster 8-point running around here. I saw it once. My brother-in-law got trail cam pictures of it, and another friend of mine sent me a video of it, but didn't tell me where. He just told me how far away from my house it was. Pulled out the old map, did the old measure, and found the only place I figured it could have been. So I'm set up on the outskirts
I took a mental health day. I just, no motivation, just got up and said, fuck that. But I don't know, I'm trying to break out of that. It is what it is, but yeah, I got out a few times so far this season. Saw some does, saw some bucks, had some excitement, I guess. But now it's getting to be the good time. It's probably 55, between 50 and 55 degrees now. It's dropped down to the 40s. Didn't really give a shit what the wind was doing. I just wanted to come in, look around, look for a sign. I was looking for some rubs, some scrapes. I found a bunch of rubs, smaller rubs, nothing real big. So, I don't know, sit here for 2.5 hours and see if we can see a deer. I got bear tag too, and there are some bears in this area from what I understand. If they're real, they could be here. Well, there's another one. I got deer out in the beans behind me. It is probably 6:50. They came out of the place they came out of last time. It's 10 after 6.
By last time, I mean, I was here once, but I hunted the other side of the field. I just walked up one evening in the rain, walked to the edge of the field, stood there for about 20 minutes, watched some deer make their way into the field, and I left. So this was my first time to actually get in there and hunt for a few hours from a stand. So that's what I mean. I know I said, this is my first time hunting a new area. And then 5 minutes later, I go, this is where the deer came the last time. It is my first time hunting there, but it's not the first time I'd been there.
I've seen 2 or 3 that were does for sure, and one of them, pretty good sized buck. I can't tell how big because there's a lot of trees between here and there. I can't get any video of them, but got about an hour till dark. It's getting jazzy. Fuck you, chipmunk.
Pause real quick for some shout outs. Look at this giant buck that Josh Miner killed in 2C, Cambria County, I believe. Now we got Cody. Are you kidding me? Look at this thing. Just an absolute stud of a freaking deer. Congratulations, early season buck. And bam, Sarah with a beauty of a buck killed in 2C, Cambria County. So I don't like early season, but these folks are making it happen. October 21st, it is 4:18, and I'm heading to the spot that I got permission to hunt. Got permission to park. It's public land, but I got a nice spot to park. Should be only about a 15-minute walk. 10-minute walk into the woods and then get set up. The wind is perfect for this. I haven't hunted this yet. I think I did hunt it from the ground once in the rain, just kind of screwing around. That's where I'm off to. Got about 2 hours. We'll see what happens.
Well, I'm in it set up. I don't know how well this is going to pick up because it's windy as hell. It slowed down for a second, but oh, fucking you big bastard shit. Fuck you, bitch.
So I dropped my hat. I was trying to put my hat on. The wind was blowing. My hat fell, but it landed on the top step of my climbing steps, barely hanging there. And I thought, oh man, how am I going to get that? So I didn't want to lower myself down and start hanging it. Grabbed an arrow and picked that baby up.
So I used an arrow to retrieve my hat. Anyway, I got off work at 4 o'clock. I'm in here set up in my saddle. It's just exactly 5, so I got about 2 hours to sit here. I did see a doe and a little one on my way in. Got to this spot that I scouted earlier this year, and I hunted one time just from the ground the first day I got out. But I wanted to get in here because it's a real bottleneck. There's good trails. I got one real nice rub. And I can see this swampy bottom below me, which I'm hoping
So I didn't see that deer again. Walked by directly behind my back, so I was kind of in an awkward angle. I saw him, I got binoculars on him, tried to get the camera around, but just the way my body was positioned and where he was, it happened fast. I saw him for about 10 seconds, but walked up into a pretty thick little nest. There's really nowhere to go from there. So I figured he would go up, sniff around, and then come back on my side, which he did not. He found those does and he was with them the rest of the night. Anyway, this is him. This is the buck to walk by here today. So if you're new to Storming the Outdoors, I want to thank you guys. I've been doing this for a long time. Now, I didn't take it seriously for a while. I wasn't posting videos. I have thousands of hours of content on different computers and stuff. I just haven't gone through. What this thing is, I document what I go through as a guy that hunts in southwestern Pennsylvania. I own no land. I hunt all public, not because it's trendy or cool, just because that's all that I have access to. Occasionally I do hunt land by asking permission. Very rarely. Typically I look at OnX or something like that and I find a piece of property that is public land, that is either game lands or is owned by a coal company that allows hunting, or is just open to hunting and a lot of guys hunt it and I know you can hunt it. So that being said, this channel is not a buck killing channel. I do kill bucks. I have kill shots. I do see bucks. I don't do everything exactly right. Wing it, storm the outdoors, man. I'm not methodically, doing everything perfect. I listen to too many podcasts, watch too many YouTube videos where guys are just doing everything exactly right. Send control, don't give a shit. I hunt the wind. Being quiet, not interested. Don't bump a buck out of his bed. I'm going right in that sumbitch because when he leaves, he will come back. The more you learn about deer, the more you get away with this shit. And if you bump a buck and he goes somewhere else, you know where he's gonna go. Hunt there. I do try to do things the right way, but I'm interested in hunting deer and having fun. I do want to kill big bucks. I pass up 100-inch deer. I'm not passing a 120. To me, this is fun. I don't want to make it a job. I'm not making it work. I have no sponsors. I'm self-guided. I'm self-funded. I film everything myself. I edit these videos myself. Right now, I'm filming this. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I got to work tomorrow. I work as a finance manager at a Ford dealership. But yeah, my life is busy. I have a little girl. I got a wife. There's shit going on. This is my passion. And I'm gonna show it to you week by week. Every week I put out a new video. This is not a highlight reel. This is what I'm doing. This is what's going on for me in the woods. If you wanna follow a real hunter that's got real stuff going on, that's probably living life very, very similar to you, this channel's it, man. I post 5, 10, 15, 20-minute videos. I know 20 minutes is long, but I just try to show you what I've gone through, what my season's been like, what I'm seeing, what I'm doing, and as it progresses through the rut, why I'm doing the things the way that I'm doing, and I'm trying to get into more of that and explain those things to people because I know it's what people love. I say, well, that's working for you. What is it that you're doing that's working? All right, I'm gonna tell you that. Ask questions in the comments. I have no problem answering any questions. Check out some of my older stuff. I did kill a giant bull elk in Pennsylvania last year, killed some nice bucks in Ohio, I killed some nice bucks in PA. Been documenting this stuff for a little while. So my TikTok under the same name, Storm the Outdoors, has over 10,000 followers. I got one video with 1.6 million views. It's about blue jays. Check that shit out, dude. It's pretty cool. You can follow me over there if you like short content. I do post shorts here. I do have over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube right now, which I'm freaking thrilled about. Thank you all so much for watching this. It means the world to me. I do get paid the big bucks from YouTube right now. I make about $100 every 4 months. I love it. Honestly, I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing it because it's my passion. So thanks for being here. Appreciate y'all. See you on the next one.